Hello and welcome to this video on how to increase website traffic building strategies. In my next video, I'm going to talk about a specific free traffic source that if you don't do it properly, which is why this video is about the basics of building traffic. Some of it may be old hat to you, some of it may be new, but I think it's important to go there. What we're looking at trying to do here is how to increase website traffic without wasting your time and effort and without breaking your online budget. Now, these two things, as you know, are interchangeable. With free traffic sources, they take more time and effort. With paid traffic sources like pay-per-click, well, it's going to take dollars. They both take time and effort, of course, but we want to save as much of each depending on what we're doing at any given time. So traffic building tip number one is what I believe to be one of the most important things in building traffic, especially when I'm going to talk about this free traffic building technique, is do not implement multiple traffic generating techniques at the same time. A lot of online marketers, including myself, I've learned the hard way that when you spread yourself too thin and you're trying to do too many things at once, you don't go deep with any one particular traffic building source, and therefore they're all less effective than they could be. But if you focus your time and energy on the one that is really getting you results, and there are a number to choose from too, which I'm going to talk about, well, you're going to be able to go deeper and you're going to be able to get the most out of it. Because the other thing that's going to happen too when you're trying to do multiple things at once is you will run out of steam. You'll get discouraged and you won't end up doing anything effectively, at least. So traffic building tip number two is do not move on to the next traffic building strategy until you have mastered the last one. Because that's another danger or another mistake that people make. They start doing a traffic building technique and then they want to jump on to the next one, but they haven't really mastered the one before. They haven't gotten the biggest bang for the buck or the biggest bang for the time and effort they put into it, which I'm going to explain in the next video with this free traffic source, which is very powerful, but really doesn't do much if you don't put time and effort into it. So this may take months or it may take over a year. Can you imagine spending a whole year on one traffic building source? Well, if it's working for you and it's going to grow your business the best, then why wouldn't you master it? Which brings us to tip number three, kind of full circle back to the beginning. Choose your traffic building strategy carefully before you dive in. You're going to want to choose one that's working for you, that's going to work for you. But you have to know what you're doing. So, for example, SEO is definitely a traffic building source, and every website needs a bit of SEO. But if you say, I'm going to focus all my time and effort on SEO, which I don't recommend, well, you'll be there forever because it is a rabbit hole that you're going to get stuck down in, and it's never ending. So the traffic building tip that I'm going to talk about in the next video is not SEO, and it's worked very well for me. And with these traffic building tips, some take time, some take money. Pay-per-click is another traffic building source. It takes money, but you have to know what you're doing. I don't recommend you start with that either. I don't recommend you start with SEO. Another one is banner advertising. What I do recommend is in my next article, and that is the power of article marketing, which does take a lot of time and effort. But I just want to share a little bit in the next video of my story of how it's worked for me. And I hope to see you in the next video and hope that these basics have laid the groundwork for us. Okay? Thanks for watching How to Increase Website Traffic. And there's tons of free articles on the link in the description of this video at howtoincreasewebsitetraffic.info that talks about this and other traffic building techniques. So thanks for watching.